What's up, Jaywalkers? We are going to be watching the special episode for Euphoria that just dropped yesterday. Very excited for this. I have missed this show. God, man, this show was so good, and I just rewatched the last 2 episodes of season 1 to be refreshed and caught up so I could jump into this. And like I said, just be refreshed, and I forgot how good that finale was. Everything about that finale was good. The end scene with RUE singing and lip singing and dancing and everything with Fez. And oh my god, so I can't wait to jump into a new episode. I know this officially isn't season 2 yet, and I don't know when season 2 is going to come out or anything like that, but I'm just excited for some new stuff from this show. And yeah, season 1 was a crazy ride. I'm expecting this episode to be very good. I'm coming back after so long. I think they're going to do really well with this, and excited to see what they give us. The full reaction to this episode will be up on my Patreon page. Link to that will be in the description box of this video and all other videos that I post here on YouTube. So if you want to check out the full, uncut, unedited reaction and get it early, feel free to hit that link and do so. But if we're on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, and sub if you enjoyed the video. With that being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go. Alright, starting off with Jules. Always a good start, I guess. And RUE with the kisses. You gotta love it.
Don't kiss me. It's so good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're good luck kisses. I get nervous. I can't fuck this up.
Well, you're getting all the good luck kisses, so I think you're good. Honestly, I love RUE helping. And I love how adorable they are at the start here. That's never good. Alright.
Well, golly, I know you don't believe me, but I'm doing really good, actually. Like, I've found this, like, amazing balance where I'm, like, happy and healthy and fucking Jules. Like, I was, like, putting way too much of my emotional well-being in her hands, you know, without it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I was happy at the beginning.
I guess I just, like, made her the point. But she's, like, not the point.
Point is your sobriety.
Yeah, of course.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
And I mean, I'm not perfect, you know, so I'm sane.
Definitely tell she's not sober, though.
You're high.
I feel like you're not. There's tons of people who, you know, drink and do drugs, and sometimes their life's good. And sometimes life's bad, you know? It's fucking life. There's ups and downs to this
Well, that's
shit.
true.
But, I mean, it's not like I'm doing a bunch of shit. I'm just smoking weed and taking some pills that were prescribed to me.
The problem is that you look at sobriety as a weakness in the face of those issues, and what I'm saying is sobriety is your greatest weapon.
I freaking love him.
Ollie, can I tell you something?
I'm not a guidance counselor. I'm just a crackhead who's trying to do a little good on this earth before I die.
And I respect you for it.
Clean, you know? When I'm present, like a part of this world, I don't just think about relapsing. And to drugs are probably the only reason I haven't killed myself.
Damn. Oh, God.
Now you're being real, now you're being honest. I was shooting dope before your mama's egg dropped. I've lived a whole motherfucking life to get to this diner to sit across from your arrogant ass. Hard, I'm harder. You think you're tough? I'm tougher. You got clean and went to kill yourself. Same motherfucking
Go off,
story
man.
here.
Go off.
See, running around trying to bullshit everybody to thinking you're hard. You don't give a fuck when the reality you give so much of a fuck you can't even bear to be alive.
God.
You feel me?
God.
Why didn't you call me?
Honestly, I wasn't really trying not to relapse.
Do you want to get clean?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sure?
Damn.
I fucked up.
No. You don't want to get clean? Yeah, of course it's fucked up. You're not a drug addict because you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit because you're a drug addict, you follow?
I love that. Oh my
What I'm
God.
saying, like drugs for the first time, it sets something off your brain that's beyond your control. You've been fighting a losing game since the first day you got high.
Can he be my life
Destroy your
coach?
life. I and stay as calm as can be, as cool as a cucumber. I'ma keep using drugs.
Once again, well said.
But the hardest part of having the disease of addiction, aside from having the disease, is that no one in the world sees it as a disease. They see you as cruel. They see you as destructive.
Once again, the truth.
You aren't the only person on planet Earth who has this disease. There happens to be people like me who understand that you aren't all that bad.
You have daughters, right? Where are they?
Honestly, if the whole episode was just them talking about this and their situation, that'd be fine. It'd be a great episode.
How do you relapse after 12 years?
You forget how bad it is.
Who's Martin?
Martin is me.
What?
I converted
To what?
to Islam.
Ali, I'm super fucking confused right now.
What am I, your first black friend? What you think? I was actually from the Middle East?
I can agree. I'm powerless over drugs. It's step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity.
Now I get it. You don't believe there's a power on earth greater than RUE.
I don't believe in God.
Guess what? God doesn't give a fuck if you believe in him. He believes in you.
I don't know.
If God didn't believe in you, he would still be breathing.
So you're saying the reason my dad died is because God didn't believe in him?
That's not what I was saying.
Because every time someone survives like a mass shooting or some terrible fucking earthquake, they always say, I survived for a reason. What you're saying is that your life is more important than that 6-year-old who died that day, or the newborn who died that day, or anybody fucking else who died that day. Does your life have a purpose and my dad's doesn't? You're about to tell me that he died for a reason, or, whatever. I will literally walk the fuck out. He died because he died. That's it. Same stupid reason I came out of the room with a couple wires crossed.
I don't know all the answers. And I'm not going to pretend to. The whole chain reaction of how things come to be from beginning to end. It's a mystery and will always remain a mystery. Sure, Malcolm Little's daddy was killed in a streetcar accident. How that little boy grew up believing that this white world had no place for a black man like him. So fuck it, addict. Starts robbing and stealing till he gets locked up. Who discovers Islam, scares the living shit out of white America so bad that white America was so afraid that they embraced another Negro, one who had a dream. Civil Rights Act. The first legislative steps granting you and I the right to sit in this motherfucking diner. Why is one person's purpose greater than another's? Why are some people struck down while others live? But here we are. So what now?
Maybe I'll start a revolution like Malcolm X or something.
Revolutions are no longer radical. I tell you, I never thought I'd see so many revolutions in my entire life. But the revolutions are fought and won so damn fast that the people don't even have time to implement change. Went down to buy me a new pair of kicks at the Nike store the other day. In 20-foot letters, these words, "Our people matter." I know you lived a long life, and I know that life ain't always been easy. But here you are at 54 years old, my brother, and I want to say I love you. Pick up a pair of these sneakers and I look at the price tag and it says $139.99. I thought Nike loved me. I thought, fuck you, Nike. Muslims are selling these Kaepernick sneakers for 7 cents an hour and you tell me my black ass matters. Give me a fucking break.
I got chills. Oh my god.
Nirvana was still the most popular band in America. They be out here saying depression matters because that's what will move sneakers. But at the same time, your generation's full of some mark-ass bitches because they tapped into your phones. Yeah, they read your life. If you out here fighting a revolution and Bank of America's on your side, give me a fucking break. Real fucking revolution is at its core spiritual. It is a complete
This is fucking amazing.
destination after creating a new God. Oh gods. Or whatever you can, but it is imperative that you believe in something greater than yourself, because everything else in your life will fail you, including yourself. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
If you keep going the way you're going, you'll rot from the inside until you cave in and die. One day you might succeed. I don't underestimate anyone. Stranger things have happened.
Alright. That might be one of the greatest conversations I've ever seen in a TV show. Like, murdered that scene. I can't get over this. I wonder how Nike felt about watching it.
Hey, after all these years,
beautiful voice.
Ah, I didn't know you were gonna pick up. I thought I was leaving voicemail. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Your sister there? Oh, that's good. Tell her Merry Christmas. And tell her I love her. I'm just getting pancakes with a kid I sponsor. Who's this? It's Papo. Papo Ali. Oh, hey. What a voice he has on him. Right? Wait, how tall is he about now? I just feel like I'm in one of them old movies. It's a wonderful life.
Ollie, what am I supposed to do about Jules?
How long you been clean?
17 years.
What would happen if you thought about dating in the early stages of you trying to get clean?
To not be in a relationship so that I could focus on my sobriety.
Focus on yourself.
Because that's what I wanted,
Yeah.
and I didn't have enough energy for both of those. Everything that's good to you
There's your answer.
ain't always good for you. Grandma used to always have this saying, and I never understood what it meant. Her words were, baby, trouble don't last always.
It's funny when I think about it, I still blame Jules for all this shit. I was like gonna stay clean. And for the most part, I was pretty happy. And fucking Jules. She cheated on me.
So you were in a relationship. When did it shift?
The night of the carnival, she came over and we like kissed a bunch.
Okay, but when did it become a relationship? So it wasn't just kissing, you two talked about being together.
What? That's so weird. Why would we talk about it?
Because that's how people get
It's
into
just
relationships.
what people
They talk
do.
about
I love you a lot.
it. I say I love you to my barber.
We talked about getting matching tattoos on the inside of our lips. There's nothing else to say, you know, except that I loved her. I trusted her. I didn't think she was actually gonna go. You know, like leave me. I set something off in my head, you know. Made me think about how everyone lies. And the lies that are, you know, it's the fact that you're never really emotionally prepared for someone to leave you. Maybe this is the universe's punishment for me being a piece of shit my entire life. That's what I've done. Ollie, I've hit my mom in the face with a piece of glass. And I pointed at my mom and I threatened to kill her.
Once again, though,
That's
that's kind of
unforgivable shit.
a part of your disease.
Drugs change who you are as a person.
Every time I attacked my mom, I wasn't high.
Drugs change who
Yes,
you are as a
yes.
person. That's what I've done in my life is way more unforgivable to me.
Means I'm a piece of shit.
Look deeper.
And I'm violent to someone I love. Because that's who I am.
I don't know what that means.
It means I'm okay with that. Now, well, I still did it.
But why are you not okay with it?
Because it's a terrible fucking thing to do. My mom doesn't deserve that.
Those are all things you believe. Saying is that you can simultaneously do something that you also believe is wrong.
So, like, drugs and certain emotional disorders.
I'm sure it's that, not just because you're a terrible person. Your punishment, this sentence you've given yourself, is that you, Rue Bennett, are beyond forgiveness.
Terrible punishment.
It allows you to keep doing exactly what you're doing without changing because you deserve it. The world keeps getting worse. People keep doing shit that we deem unforgivable, and in return they decide there's no reason to change.
Wow.
That's scary.
Wow. Speechless at this whole episode and scene.
Because I think you're like a good person. Imagine you like doing something terrible.
I grew up in a house where my dad used to beat on my mama. He was a drunken, cold son of a bitch. Night I lay in bed, dreaming of every which way to kill him. I said to myself that no matter how bad shit got, whether I was shooting dope or smoking crack, I would never ever be like my dad. And my wife wasn't having it. We were fighting every night. And it got physical. Here I am, a grown man with 2 girls, and they just watched me hit their mom in the face. 30 years of my life thinking of how to kill my dad for doing the same shit. It doesn't get any worse than that. But hey, it took me another 5 years to clean up. Drugs will fundamentally change who you are as a human being. every moral, every principle. There's no force stronger on planet Earth than that next fix. The one thing I know is true is that the longer you do drugs, the more you're gonna lose. You still think I'm a good person?
Yeah.
The thought of maybe being a good person is what keeps me trying to be a good person. Some people might disagree with you. My youngest daughter, for one, Marie.
I just don't really plan on being here that long. That's the tough part about all this, you know? So I love talking to you. I do. But, I just don't plan on being here that long.
I get it. Not a lot of hope out there. The thing I miss about doing drugs is the beauty.
The world's just really fucking ugly, you know? Everybody seems to be okay with it, you know? The level of anger. Everyone's just out to make everyone else not seem human. And I don't really want to be a part of it.
That's what I was talking about earlier. You gotta believe in the poetry. You don't want to be a part of it, RUE, because you care about the big things in life. Like you said it earlier. I love talking to you. Because we talk about the real shit. Shit that matters.
Realest shit ever.
How do you want your mom and sister to remember you?
Left speechless. Like, she can't. How do you respond to that?
As someone who tried really hard to be someone I couldn't.
I got faith in you.
Me too.
Granted, I was a Christian before I became a Muslim, so I've been wrong before.
This was an incredible episode. Like 50 plus minutes of them just talking about the realest, deepest shit you can imagine. This is great television, no matter how you look at it. Fucking beautiful. Alright. Wow. Pretty much speechless here. But there we have it. I was gonna say season 2, episode 1, but not really season 2, but the special episode from Euphoria here. And I gotta say, it's some of the realest shit I've ever watched in a TV show. Just probably one of the best scenes I've ever watched in a TV show. And one of the best conversations I've ever seen. And I can go on and on about best this and best that, but I think they both deserve awards just for this scene alone. And I'll say it's the best scene. Granted, it's a fucking 50-minute long scene pretty much. Just one shot the whole time. But it was incredibly done. I did not expect this coming into it. I thought it was going to be more of an actual episode with all the other characters and whatnot. But I'm not disappointed whatsoever with what we got here from Ali, who I'm glad we got an extended look on his character and to hear his insight on things and about drugs and about RUE and about what he's done in life and how he can still be a good person and how he thrives to be a good person after all the shit he's done. I think it was a very important conversation, and both made some wonderful points that I just can't get over. There were some amazing quotes. I love Ali to death. Love RUE to death. I too have faith in RUE. I do. But yeah, just to hear Ollie's insight. He was so wise, and I hope he helped. I know he helped RUE more than he could imagine. But and just to hear RUE go back and forth with him on certain things, even religion and God and all that being thrown in there too, which they both had great points on that as well. Like can't lie. Like, why is RUE still living and these people not, and this kid died this day, like why? And then Ollie was like, I can't know everything, it's just, and then went on to hit us with some more crazy wise words. But Yeah, I loved his opinion on drugs and how it's a disease, of course, and how it causes people to do things that they don't mean, and a good person can do these horrible things because drugs do change you as a person. I've seen it up and close with a lot of people, and I think that's the absolute truth. What everything he said there, I agree with that. And then even his phone call outside when he stepped away. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't have much to say. I really, really loved what we got here, and I think a lot of people need to watch this. Like, even if you don't watch Euphoria, like, and if you've struggled with addiction, I think everyone should just watch this episode, this scene. Oh my goodness! And then of course the beginning scene with Jules and RUE, and it was very sweet. Of course, RUE was kind of like dreaming this, whatever. But I did like seeing that. It was a pretty happy life there. Jules had like a presentation. RUE was helping her get everything ready. It's very sweet. But yeah, wow. I miss this show. I miss these characters. I miss the realness of this show. That's really all I gotta say, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I know I wasn't too talkative. I was just trying to observe everything they were saying here and just listen. I didn't want to talk. I just wanted to listen this episode. But yeah, I guess that's all that really needs to be said. Very freaking great. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.